HTC Butterfly available now. The HTC Butterfly is a high-end smartphone that's been somewhat blighted by a very low-key launch from HTC, which has led to it sneaking into some markets pretty much by the back door. The Butterfly has a bigger screen than the well-regarded HTC One, but a slightly slower processor, and it also lacks the One's exquisite design. There's not much to choose between them in terms of features, although the Butterfly is perhaps a little bit cheaper than the one costing around €500 to €600 SIM-free. The display is a 5-inch Full HD 1080 by 1920 pixel LCD 3 panel. On the back is an 8 megapixel camera with 1080p video capture plus a 2.1 megapixel one on the front. Inside is a quad-core 1.5 GHz CPU with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of flash storage plus a microSD slot. The Butterfly has an FM radio, NFC support, LTE in certain markets, and GLONASS as well as GPS positioning support. HDMI output is supported via an optional MH. Music playback is enhanced with Beats Audio, and the Butterfly's Android 4.1 operating system has been improved with the usual HTC add-ons, as has the camera. The Butterfly measures 143 by 71 by 9.1 mm, weighs 140 grams, and has a 2020 mAh battery. One useful and somewhat unusual feature is that the Butterfly is fully waterproof and is dust resistant. The Butterfly is available in a very limited number of markets in Europe, with some specialist retailers carrying it too. You are much more likely to be offered an HTC One by a carrier, and that's probably the handset we'd go for, although the Butterfly remains a very desirable device.